Hi guys, welcome to the 6th edition of the Braintree SkyRocket Sessions with myself and Dimitri. Today, we have a special guest, Grant van der Westhuizen, who recently joined Braintree as the sales manager for business applications and who has a substantial amount of experience in today's topic.
Welcome, Grant. Tell us, what are we going to be talking about today?
Thanks, guys. Today, we're going to be talking about business intelligence reporting and why it's important.
Awesome. We hear a lot about reporting, but what is it actually and why is it important to my business? Like, how's it going to help my business do better?
Good question. Reports are useful for a number of reasons. If you look at the slide deck, it's not only leaders that use reports. Depending on what you do in a company, you'll need information to be able to do your work quickly, accurately, and with clarity. People always think that reports are reams and reams of pages, but if you look at reports, it can come in so many different ways. It can be set up as a graphical report, showing and representing summarized information in an easy to read, quick to understand format. Often these reports will show sales information, production information, trends, and comparisons. Leaders will always use reports to help steer a company in the right direction. So seeing where there are opportunities, how areas of the business are performing, where improvements can be made, and more successful. And to also make sure that if there are any risks, that we can be acted on quickly and within time. Leaders will always share reports with investors and banks to help them also grow the business.
Wow. Okay. So reporting is a way that management of a business can check in on the performance of any area in the business in real time to make critical and important decisions. Who would make these reports?
Dimitri, in times gone by, the reports were left to the IT department and finance teams to create. Everybody that wanted a report or a version of the report would request their own version. And I've seen this in so many times, 50 plus versions of the same report being made available and more importantly, being maintained and probably only used a couple of times before being forgotten. With changes in technology, access to information has never been easier. So if you have Microsoft Excel, which everyone has, and you have the correct permissions, you can create your own reports. If you have Microsoft Power BI and access to the data, you can create your own dashboards, which is a report in its own way, just a graphical representation of the information. Modern systems make so much information available to you. You need reports to be able to quickly understand, summarize, and act rather than trolling through thousands of rows of data.
Awesome. That's a really good breakdown. So Grant, what are some examples of the kind of reports that one would generate or could generate?
It's going to sound really strange and maybe a little bit crazy, but everything can go into a report. It can be financial information, it can be stock information, it can be birthdays, hobbies, it can be sales information on what people have bought. And you also what reports do you need to know as far as what are you going to be delivering? So reports can be made simple and they can be made very complicated. Complicated reports often look at information from across a number of different sources or systems and show how information can be looked at in different ways or interrelated. This can help with when trying to understand trends and trying to simulate how changes can make differences in your business.
Okay, Grant, this is all very useful, but how do I know if I need reporting?
I'm glad you asked. If you're looking at information and you cannot make heads or tails of it, you need reporting. If you need to summarize a lot of information so that you can easily see what is going on, guess what? You need reporting. If you want your business to grow, you need reporting. If you need to manage a lot of items or people, guess what? You need more reporting. If you need to prioritize your activities, you need reporting. And if you run a business and you have to provide feedback to our favorite friend SARS, or looking for finance or investors, you need reporting.
Okay, awesome. So one way or another, we need reporting. I think I got that one. Can you quickly summarize some of the benefits of BI reporting?
Management gets to make informed decisions. You can also use the data and identify trends and patterns. So therefore, like stock forecasting, sales forecasting, seasonal projections, that all becomes part of it. Drive revenue and performance and become better at what you do through efficiencies. Uncover new opportunities and I think be proactive in the way that you approach.
Awesome stuff, Grant. Yeah, I really have a better understanding of why reporting is important for a business. It's actually starting to dawn on me that you can't actually survive as a leader in a business without accurate reporting and real-time reporting. Cool. So, Dimitri, what do we have in our product and service sets in this reporting/BI space?
Wonderful. So we have 3 different options in the BI space that we can look at. First and foremost, and possibly most popular, is Power BI. Next, we look at Solver reporting. And thirdly, we've got Management Reporter for GP customers. We also have Power BI training. So guys, if you're interested, please click through on the training syllabus in the mailer, and you can have a look at what you'll be able to learn from attending our Power BI sessions. The next ones we are hosting on the 16th of August to the 19th of August. It's a half day from 8:30 to 12 p.m.
That's amazing. It just keeps getting better with Braintree. Wow. But listen, speaking of benefits, Dimitri, why don't you remind the guys what's in it for them?
Sure thing. So it's 100% revenue recognition for you and a sales comm split of 50-50. And remember, the more you know, the more you sell.
Guys, I'm sure you know a few customers who would love to see something like this. So if you have anything that you'd like to talk to us about, feel free to reach out, get the conversation started with your customers, and let's make some money.
We hope you enjoyed today's SkyRocket session. Tune in next week as we discuss Teams Voice, a Braintree product that makes it possible for you to make phone calls without using any of your airtime. And if you've learned anything from today, it's you need reporting. You don't want to use the same product we're going to talk about next week to have a conversation with SaaS, as Grant said. So stay safe, make sure you have the reporting down, and join us for our next session.
Grant, thank you so much for joining us. Sell hard, guys. See you later.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.